How did you enjoy the conference?
It was mega paradigm shifting early on. I mean, the first morning sessions for about 3 days in a row were just, my brain is like blown into mega new dimensions of,
I feel that
reality. It's fascinating.
here with the amazing author, researcher, world traveler, Brad Olson. Brad, how you doing?
Doing great, Chris.
I think a lot of these extraterrestrials are possibly here on Earth, and they come from inside the Earth.
They are right here on Earth, living in some of these massive under-Earth chambers.
Well, we're within the time window. Since this happened 12,800 years ago, and the average is 13, then we're 200 years away. But it's not like you're looking at a clock.
The artifacts and pottery found from the pre-dynastic period, and it depicts pyramids, which weren't supposed to be around at that time, right?
Exactly. And as I always love to say that when they explain what are these triangle shapes on their pottery jars or in their art, they say they are this surrounded environment, the surrounding mountains.
Yeah.
No, we don't have such mountains in Egypt at all.
Alleged German stamps that show the German saucers, and it has Deutschland or Deutsch or whatever on it, on each of the stamps. So it looks like they're legitimate German stamps with flying saucers in it.
Just beyond the spectrum of our vision is a whole other universe teeming with life, right?
Absolutely. That's one of the points I really tried to make clear at this conference, is that the universe is teeming with all forms of life.
Are you guys enjoying the conference?
Yes.
Yeah? What's your favorite part about it?
My favorite part where he shows us pictures on the big screen, and then I get to see like all the alien stuff, if it is really an alien, and like all the UFOs and stuff. The part I like about it is being here and seeing real things on screens and seeing if there's real aliens or not.
Well, I think it kind of normalizes a lot of the things that I've experienced. So it makes me feel like I'm not all alone.
So you're an experiencer, contactee?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
So it feels better.
Yeah, and you get this sense of community when you're here as well, right?
Yeah.
Of course, scientifically, they are 800,000 years ahead of us with understanding of how things work. But if you just talk to them, they are just like us.
We're all eternal beings. We're basically our true home is the spirit side, where we're just basically beings of energy, very high vibration rate. Okay, spirit side is a wonderful place, what some religions call heaven. There's no pain or suffering or negative emotions, just unconditional love.
I'm here with Alec Hoffman. He has an amazing skywatch that he's running. We went out last night. The sky was so beautiful. You can see everything through these amazing night vision goggles.
It just gives people an opportunity to be able to talk about their beliefs, what they think is going on, if they believe in extraterrestrials, to hear about different perspectives.
First of all, it appears to me that this conference is much more about consciousness than any of the UFO conferences I've been to before.
There is no such a thing as the United States of America. There is a Roman Senate. And Rome, when the Caesar ruled all of Europe, he got to a point where he run all of Europe from Rome.
I found it interesting that you said the beings came through the walls.
Then there was this gray being with the big black eyes that was just coming through the wall.
How tall were they?
Well, now you're talking inches, I'm talking centimeters and meters. So I guess 120 centimeters, will that be?
You know, you go to conferences and it's always the same guys, and you hear them one time, then you hear them the next time, it's the same speech. Now you're paying money, you want something new, you want more information, and I think this is great. The speakers have just been fabulous.
Jordan Maxwell, Paul Tice, Brian Forrester, you know, people like this, incredible folks that have done a lot of research and have been in the field for a long time, and they have a lot of legitimate information that I'm really not only interested in, but it's helped me to become a better person.
Welcome back to Forbidden Knowledge News. I'm having an awesome time at the Laughlin UFO Megaconference. I am here with the amazing Johnny Enoch, author, lecturer, hypnotherapist. He had an epic presentation.
Yes, Charles Taze Russell, the founder of the Jehovah's Witness religion. He was obsessed by the Great Pyramid. So he based their entire religion on the idea that he believed these God's chosen people were the Hyksos people that he believed were slaves, incorrectly believed that, by the way, that they had encoded a secret message for when Jesus was going to return into the subterranean chambers of the Great Pyramid.
I think that as is needed in society as a whole, as long as you have open-mindedness, respect, and tolerance, you're always going to be able to connect with others and relate to them in some meaning or form. And what I see here is, and would encourage for everybody, all your listeners who are researching or experiencing the phenomena, is to not dismiss anything or anyone in terms of the angle that they're coming from.
It's a whole composite of everything that should be out there to the public, and especially in the latest stuff, that's what's happening throughout especially in what the United States government has been holding back for a number of years, and we've been talking about it. But the other thing too is that there's some new information about conspiracies, some of the past things that has happened that is now coming out in the open.
Coming to learn about UFOs and the psychology behind the people who believe in these UFOs. So I learned a lot about it, and I've got this feeling they are definitely real.
I am having an extraordinary time at the Laughlin UFO Megaconference, and I am here with the one and only Bob Brown, the creator and founder of this event. Bob, how are you doing today?
It's an extraordinary day.
It is
our last day. I can't believe that the week has just flown by.
Now, how was your overall feeling of how everything went?
Honestly, Chris, I have never had so many people grab me in the hall. Bob, this is the greatest conference ever. You know, it's music to your heart when everybody is saying basically the same thing. We did offer the world the greatest conference of 2020. The whole year, anywhere in the world, nothing will touch this.
And it will be back next year, right?
Yeah, for sure. We've already got our dates for next year. You can set them aside now. We're going to be convening on February 27th, and we will go through midnight on March 6th. When you come, we make the commitment to come to an event like this, right? This is not a weekend event, okay? You don't just, go for the weekend and go home. those things are fine. But truly, we call this the immersion event because by design it goes for 8 days. When you spend 8 days seeking truth, seeking disclosure, seeking education with like-minded seekers of truth, magic happens. Magic happens here. You know, I saw the video from that one of our speakers, Deep Prasad, shot yesterday, right here. Extraordinary close-up craft. I mean, this is the stuff that happens at an event like this.